There's no need for people to have kids to drive a certain purpose, because they don't see an emotional need. The same way that there's no need for people to learn how to swim, to learn how to drive,
To date?
to learn how to date in today's
Not
time.
even to learn, just to date. Is there a need to date?
Good manje abantu bayayibulala ngoba depressed. And abantu
No,
abaneyingane.
but you could be depressed for many things. Job, no income, what? There's many things that trigger depression. It could be childhood traumas.
But the second is dating, all those things become amplified. So if you're broke, it's one thing to be broke alone, because then you can have noodles, ulali. But to be broke and then have a partner where you feel some sense of responsibility towards,
and that you're failing.
And you have kids or a child that you feel some responsibility towards. But if I'm just having my noodles, who cares? They've switched off the electricity because I haven't paid the bill. They've cut off my cell phone, whatnot, because I haven't paid. But ngiwan, it's fine. So shy peanut butter sing on. But the moment there's kids and a partner, that adds on my, they had a stat in America and they were talking about suicide. And we're saying, the majority of suicide is not single men. It's not single men. It's people who have responsibility. When they feel overwhelmed, they can't handle that responsibility. Whether you look at Uriki Rick in South Africa, or you look at DJ Switch, what is he in America? DJ Switch.
I think it was Twitch.
Yeah. A lot of the stories that come up.
He used to work with Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes. A lot of the stories that come up is family men. Family men who fall under this thing because of the pressure, I believe. Because now we won. I know me and you, we can live off his Sinkus Brown.
Who are the guys that took their lives here? Ricky Rick had a family. WHP, I think, had a family.
Yeah, I think he had
Who
a
else?
family. Public people
that took their lives. Sis, any other public guys that took their lives in this country?
Public.
There must be others, man.
I mean, I know 4 guys in my personal life that took their lives, and all of them have kids and had a partner. So you're like, yo. I mean, I personally, I don't know a single person who's taken their life, because I just feel like people who are single and live alone have hope, bro.
They have hope.
They feel like, okay, it's like a hero movie where they feel like this is the base of the mountain and I'm climbing, that Hercules feeling. But if you've got like a wife and a child, you don't have that same feeling, because you're constantly under pressure to perform.
Patrick Shy as well probably had a family. As an actor. Older actor. Okay, sorry. So we're at a conference. You're being asked, Penson, look, we need your views, for the benefit of young men. They want to listen to you.
Yeah.
And they need your advice.
Yeah.
They want to know if they should be having children,
Kids.
yes or no?
Me, I want to have kids because I love kids, and I think kids bring out a certain part of you. But if I think as a greater society, I'll tell everybody that I know, have kids. But as a greater society with AI, with the experience, when you complain and you suffer food, no shy school, okay, sure, then don't have kids.
This is for high school boys. Tell them, guys, please don't have children.
No, I would never say don't have. I would say have children. The problem is that I'm not in the business of trying to convince people to have children.
Yes, but you're being asked.
I'd say have children.
They're putting you on a platform.
Why?
They're asking why.
Because having children is one of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
But you just spoke about the pressure and the responsibilities. We have high unemployment.
What if those boys are weak?
It's like driving. There's so much pressure when you drive because you can have an accident. You could die on the road. But there's a freedom and a liberation that you get from driving, or working. The time you start earning a salary, there's so much pressure in working. It would be so much better if you just slept back in your parents' home. From them TV. That's best. Okay, sharp. But there's a freedom and liberation. There's a sense of pride that you get from this. So that's what I'm trying to say. And if that's not something that you want and yearn for, then don't get a job. Don't learn how to drive. Don't have kids. Nothing wrong with that.
Debza, you were speaking about his temple. Sorry. I don't know if you want to add something to this before you speak about his tembu. And
thank you so much.
You were saying you don't even think there's a need for marriage.
I think certain individuals. I'm gonna be in trouble for this. I think only a certain group of people should get married.
Who's that group?
Oh, Debs. Oh, no, I'm gonna be in kaki. That's why you're asking me this thing. I can see your face. So I think that. Well, doesn't matter. Let's go. I think that our generation I would even think about our mothers. I'm not sure. They were not groomed for marriage. They did it because it's what society does. It's what people do. You assimilate to what you see in society. So I think that the person that is gonna get married now, I think there need to be heavy steps for you to go into it.
But what's the
knowing
purpose?
what I know now?
But what's the purpose? Why would you even go through those heavy steps? What's the advantage at the end?
Let me answer it in reverse, Nyana. The thing we should be asking is, what is the one thing or two things that can only be done in marriage?